You're watching 48 FastCast.
Good afternoon. I'm Margot Gray with your 48 FastCast. This is your digital version of your top headlines in a short, fast newscast. We begin in DeKalb County, where a woman is entering a plea deal for a 2021 murder. So this morning, Jessie Kelly admitted she helped her mother push Mary Isbell off a cliff and took a plea deal to a lesser charge of murder. Kelly and her mother, Loretta Carr, were initially charged with capital murder in this case. Court records show the plea deal will put Kelly behind bars for 40 years, and she's now expected to testify against her own mother. By the way, this case stemmed from a love triangle where her mother and another woman, Mary Isbell, were dating the same man. Kelly's trial will take place in December. A Madison woman arrested this morning after allegedly shooting someone in Limestone County. Deputies responded to a reported shooting in Tanner Sunday night, where they found someone shot following a fight. So the victim was airlifted to a medical center for further treatment. Deputies identify Lakeisha Peoples as the main suspect here. A search warrant was issued for her at a home in Madison. That's where Peoples was found and was arrested and charged with assault.
Well, as expected, a nice cool down on the way, drier air coming in, and it's kind of a battle between this drier air and a disturbance coming in tomorrow morning, which could lead to a few showers out there, but right now not much to it. There's definitely nothing going on right now. We've got a mostly clear sky, looking good out there, and your temperatures hanging out in the 80s, the low 80s at that. Decatur looking good. A little bit of cloud cover there, though. The clouds will be increasing as we go through the rest of the day and definitely overnight tonight. Current temperatures upper 70s and low 80s. Here's that 3-day forecast. No big changes here. We've got another shot of this cooler air coming in, and look at the morning low for Wednesday. We're forecasting a low of 53 degrees. So definitely the coolest since last spring, and then a high of 81. So again, we start off with clouds tomorrow morning. We'll get to that forecast hour by hour coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, take a look at this scary scene playing out in Huntsville after a car drove right into a house on Whitesburg Drive. According to Don Webster with HemZ, this happened along Whitesburg Drive. The driver was the only one injured and was transported to Huntsville Hospital. Webster says that driver is now in stable condition. You could see half of the cars all the way through that brick wall. The cause of the crash remains under investigation. Well, the Alabama Department of Public Health announcing its first confirmed case of measles in this state in over 20 years. Officials say an unvaccinated child from North Alabama contracted the disease while traveling outside of the country. That child did not attend any school or daycare, and their siblings were already vaccinated. The chief medical officer for ADPH, Dr. Karen Landers, wants to remind people to stay up to date with their measles vaccinations, as those who are unvaccinated have a 90% chance of becoming infected. We are now under 24 hours from municipal elections kicking off across North Alabama, and we'll tell you what elections to look out for after the break. So tomorrow, municipal elections in Alabama, with multiple cities across the valley gearing up for huge voter turnouts. The cities of Decatur, Madison, and Florence are expected to have new mayors by the end of the week. Other cities hosting mayoral races include Athens, Guntersville, and Albertville. Polls open up as usual at 7 a.m. and then will close at 7 p.m. We will have crews in all corners of North Alabama bringing you those results as soon as they come in. Be sure to tune in tomorrow at 10 p.m. for the latest.
Now, your first alert weather with Chief Meteorologist Brad Travis.
We do expect decent weather for voting tomorrow and not a lot of rain. There's a 20% chance of a few showers, and you'll see that coming up in a second. And there's no rain out there right now. There is some nice temperatures and a nice breeze out there. Temperatures hanging out right around 80 degrees, right where we expected them to be. Now, this is 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. You'll notice a few spotty sprinkles, light rain showers. As this interacts with the drier air that's been in place due to the front that moved through yesterday, doubtful we'll see anything significant. But this will be enough to slow down the warming tomorrow. And by 10 o'clock, we're still in the low 70s and topping out around 78 to 79 tomorrow afternoon. So overall, a really nice fall-like day. Again, this is false fall, but it may last a good 10 days, and we'll enjoy whatever bit of it we can. 9 o'clock tomorrow evening, this is when the cool down really starts to kick in. That north wind, that much lower humidity out there. So we're talking low temperatures, probably somewhere between 53 and 55 degrees. You see some 40s here. I think that's probably a little optimistic by the models, but I wouldn't put it out of the possibilities, though, as we cool down with this air mass. Rain chances are low, 20% tomorrow. They start coming back Thursday, Friday, and into your Labor Day weekend, but right now it still stands to chance about 20% Friday and 10% Saturday. There is an upper level low that's going to be down south, farther south along the Gulf Coast. And we'll have to watch that. If it sneaks a little farther north, that will increase our chance for rain. Here's your 10-day forecast. 79 tomorrow, 53 for the morning low, officially for the forecast low Wednesday, 81 Wednesday afternoon. And notice these 80s continue. Great night for high school football. Friday, the way it looks, Thursday, a few showers and storms, and a few scattered showers and storms possible here for Labor Day. But notice these temperatures remain about 10 degrees below normal for at least the next 10 days. The humidity comes back, though, as we go through the weekend, and that's what's going to give us a better chance of rain by Labor Day.
All right. Well, hey, we do this FastCast so you can take us on the go, so you can enjoy that nice weather out there. That will include today's 48 FastCast. Don't go too far, because AJ Weiss will be coming up online with Before the 4, and then, of course, tune in for WAFF 48 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 with all your top stories of the day. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great Monday.